Alrighty, guys, welcome back to another Ultra Space Time podcast. This is episode 94. Introducing, this is Super Vegito. All right, so today we have some special guests joining us as per usual. Right, we got the Banana Man himself, Mr. Potassium, Battle More. Say what's up, man.
Yo, what's up, everybody? I hope you have your daily dose of potassium, getting that energy, and also, of course, bread and mayo. I have to say it. I'm sorry. I got forced to.
What?
I got forced to. I'm sorry.
That's crazy. ZVG's holding this man at gunpoint. That's insane. All right. Next, we got the boy, the Italian legend himself, Iron Gains. Bro, what's going on, Iron?
Sorry, dude. I just got a little bit of stomach ache thinking about the bread and mayo, so I don't really got much to say right now. I'll take like a Pepto-Bismol. Let's keep moving on.
That's fine. That's fine.
What happened to Legends Weekend?
Yeah. Oh, that's true. No
dude,
Legends
I got
Weekend?
to see the weekend during Legends Weekend. Did you guys see? It was pretty cool.
Wait, that's crazy, bro. That's insane.
Yeah, bro. Good
All
things happen to people during the weekend.
I guess so. I guess it must be true. All right, and last but not least, we have the infamous Meta Hopper himself.
I am not a meta hopper.
ZVG!
I am an explorer of team options. Okay, it's not meta.
Isn't that a
it's
meta
exploring
hopper?
My options. No,
I
it's
like
called
that.
exploring your options, bro. You know what I'm
I like
saying?
that.
It's like trying to get a job. You don't just send your resume to one place, bro. You know what I'm saying? You send it to a lot of places to explore the options, man. Like, come on, bro.
All right. Fair enough. All right, so we got some decent topics for you guys today, right? We're heading into we're basically in the final stretch, right? There's pretty much nothing after this. We do got a little bit of something that we'll talk about, but the main topic is the big bad himself, Ultra Super Vegito. So immediately, ZVG, take it away right here. How are you feeling about this unit? I want to know where you would place him on your own personal tier list. I want to know how he's going to be impacting this meta as we see it right now.
Wow, you want to know a lot of things, Azik.
I do.
But firstly, I'd say that he's one of the more fun units in the game. He's great. His card art is the best in the game. I do feel like as though they went a little bit backwards on his animations because they gave him the free-to-play Ultra Blast animation, and his ultimate isn't really all that great. It's kind of like just the LFSV's ult, but just like way worse, in my opinion. But overall, he's fantastic. Now, where would I put him on my personal tier list? I have my number 3 on my personal tier list. I actually dropped a video about that like before the podcast. So I have my number 3 on my tier list. I think he's right behind Ultra Gogeta and the androids. And this dude is insane. Like his meta impact is crazy because now fusions is rampant once again. And I do think that the best fusions team is the blue yellow fusions team with Ultra Gogeta, VB, and this Ultra SV. Team, first of all, the team counter is red or purple. Like if you run blue fusions, you should not lose to RRP like at all. And then 2, you have LFSV on the bench just in case you run into Dragon Fist Goku, right? So you have that purple there just in case. Otherwise, this team is fantastic. This guy does good damage. Defensively, he's probably the best in the game right now, like hands down. Like defensively, he's easily the best in the game. He can take hits. He can't necessarily like tank, but he won't die as fast as other units in the game. I really wish that he had some defensive utility, debuffing card draw speed, card sealing, card destruction, key cost increase. I wish he had any of those things because he's a defense side, but he has no defensive utility, which I think is kind of stupid for an Ultra. But I digress. His green card is game changing. He gets time neutral. He draws a card. He doesn't get cover notification on it, which kind of sucks, but just him getting the time neutral is so valuable to deal with these MUI players, these 17s, all these top tier reds. It's fantastic. His blue card is pretty good. You get a new hand if you have less than 3 cards and so on. Overall, he's great. He has the strongest Ultra ultimate in the game. He gets cut penetration. He gets, he increases the opponent's slice damage, which is kind of something new. Which makes the damage go crazy. I think one of my buddies tested it, and you get 500k more damage with the slice damage received increase on the opponent. So that's pretty good. His debuffs makes his damage cracked, and it's on all enemies as well. It's kind of like a support essentially, right? Because you're debuffing the enemy, which means that your other teammates are also going to be doing more damage too. So it's kind of like a support in a sense. He's just overall fantastic. His counter is kind of negligible in my opinion. I feel like it's not really something to write home about, but it is there if you need to. And if you do land the counter, then the opponent has to be very careful because if you catch him, he gets counter. His combo potential is the best in the game. He gets infinite card draw speed essentially. This guy is just overall fantastic. They did a great job with this Ultra, and he's not broken or annoying to the point where it's a prime Kyle Ken or like an Andrew situation. In my opinion, I feel like they did a really good job with him.
I completely agree. So he's definitely like he's a unit that's a top 3 unit, but doesn't necessarily feel the requirement for a diss track. Is that okay to say?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah,
All
exactly.
right, sweet.
Okay,
Yeah, basically,
let me say this. It's more like this is an Ultra unit that is good, but he is balanced. That is good. Like, he feels more balanced than normal. Like, if we compare Ultra Karak and Goku, he was busted because he sealed strikes. He could do endless vanishes and stuff. This Vegito, he had the fantastic kit. Sure, he misses a lot with his defensive capability, but he has endurance for that kind of thing. He does insane slice damage. I feel like he's more of a word balanced, strong unit. And that's why people like him.
For me, the only thing that feels like remotely like unbalanced with this unit, where I feel like they really, did a really good job with him, is just his ultimate arts. Like his ultimate arts like hits like a truck, dude, and it's like it goes color null, so just like or neutral. So like if it's a red unit, they'll still take a lot of damage and most likely die. But like his ult can like kill at full health. Like it has the potential to do that. Like his damage with that is very impressive.
Yeah. With the help of
Yeah,
the
because
green card.
he has. Sorry, Badamore. Go ahead. My
Oh
apologies.
no, it's just with the help of the green card, he's making type neutral too. So the ultimate hits even harder because the slice damage just increased the overall damage. And with Super Vegeta getting restored vanish even with his main and damage up, and the opponent takes more damage, it's like it just doesn't feel like a defense unit for being a defense unit.
He kind of feels like both because he can tank and he also does like some of the best damage in the game at the same time. So it's like he's like a pseudo defense and melee unit. And Iron, the reason why it's so hard is because he's the only Ultra that cuts 2 penetration. Like he's the only one that has it. Kaken doesn't have it, and Ultra Vegeta doesn't have it either. So that's why they're also he has hard, bro. But this dude, bro, like if you get it's the same thing with the George. Like if you get one combo drop with this guy and he has his debuffs on you, bro, you're dead. Like it's just like GG's, bro. Honestly, he's insanely powerful offensively.
Yep.
Yeah, and the only difference between the droids and this is that the droids can continue forever. Like Vegeta can do that too, but the damage differences by switching around and remove Dragon Balls, increase card draw speed, and the green card that helps them, like you cannot cover and everything. It makes the droid just more oppressive. I feel like the Vegito is the most balanced part of this too. I mean, I'm saying balanced so many times, and I do like the unit, but I'm still confused on why we have 2 Fusions Ultra summonable. Just hurts because you literally run both of them.
Because of that money battle. Because that money.
It is
money.
definitely.
Yeah, the money.
I think the money plays like the biggest part in it, but also it's just because fusions. I feel like they really just want to prolong the lifespan of fusions as much as they possibly can, right? Because prior to it, it's like you would release like 1 fusions unit, and that would carry them for like almost the entire year until they got their next big buff, right? But in this case, it was crazy because it's only a 6-month span between the 2 of them, right? Because you got the Ultra Gogeta during Legends Festival at the end of it, right? And now we're getting this Ultra Vegeta or Vegito at the end, at the final stretch of the 4th anniversary. So it is kind of odd that they did this specifically over something like, say, like GT. Right, I'm gonna go ahead and throw that out there, like just straight up for GT, because that's literally a team that hasn't been buffed in over a year.
Who?
Yeah, exactly, bro. That's literally what so many people looked at the monitor right now and they were just like, yeah, exactly. Who? Like people, it's crazy that people were like, yeah, the last unit we got was Ultra Omega Shenron, but that's like an obtainable unit from an event. I don't even really count that much. I mean, yes, like he was good and stuff like that, but if you're looking like at straight summonables, it literally last July. That's when we got the last summonables, which is kind of insane, bro. And then it's like you don't even really see too much hope for GT at this point either, because they have to have like a crazy monthly LF, right? They have to have a crazy monthly LF before the year ends, because a lot of people have already slotted this year's Legends Festival to just be superhero, right? I mean, who's to say that they can't be superhero and GT? That could also be a possibility. But right now, I really do feel like they're just going to get like a monthly like banner or something like that for GT. I'm not too sure. But it does feel a little bit wonky. It feels a little bit weird that they put all of their resources into just another, not only a Saiyan, but also another Fusion Warrior for their specific Ultra, right?
Yeah, but I feel like Fusions is not getting any more boosts for the rest of the year, because there's no way we're getting a Fusions Ultra 4 festival. So we can probably safely say that Fusions isn't getting any more units for the rest of the year. So that's gonna be at least to keep them at bay. But I do feel like GT is gonna get something this year. We've never gone a full year without any GT buffs. So this year GT is gonna get something for sure. I think it's probably gonna be LF Baby, or potentially on festival they can get the tag Super Saiyan 4. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I think the most likely unit is to get an LF Baby like around September or like October.
Yeah, so a monthly LF then.
Yeah, essentially. I mean, but GT doesn't really need that much, to be honest. I mean, Forku is still pretty good. Shenron's still pretty okay. I mean, really what they need is a new purple, because the only purple that they have is the Zenkai Super Saiyan 4, bro.
Yeah, for how long?
Purple
for how
and
long?
a new blue. So if Baby is either blue or purple, that's one step in the right direction for them. And then just give a 1% unit on that GT banner or something related to that to like help them out a bit. But they really need a new blue or purple for sure.
Yeah, 100% agree. One other question too that I wanted to ask you guys before we move into any other topics is one of the most the hottest topics for specifically pertaining to this Ultra Vegito is the fact that he's a defensive type. There's so many people out there that are so mad about him being a defensive type. I don't really see too much of an issue with it. So I wanted to hear you guys' thoughts on that.
I think he's ass. I feel like if they're gonna make him a defense type, but at least give him some like defensive utility. Because the issue with defense types in Dragon Ball Legends is the fact that defense types aren't defense types. Defense types are offensive units that want to try to beat defensive. G4 is a prime example of that. And this Vegito is also a prime example of that, because he's more offensive than defensive. I think Zimzam is a true one defense type unit in the game right now. And we have like 50 plus defense units in the game, and then like they're rarely ever defensive. I feel like going forward, they need to start giving defense types some defensive mechanics. The card stealing, the minus card draw speed, the key reduction, all of that defense types should have that to make them defensive and give them more damage cut so that they can actually tank some more. I feel like that's the big issue with the defense type label on certain units. But overall, I feel like it didn't really detriment him at all. He's still top 3 in the game. So it is what it is, honestly.
That's fair. Any other thoughts on the defensive type?
I mean, I feel like it fits because the equipment-wise for Fusion Warriors is not that many, but with the defense side, they have more option of equipment too.
With the defensive type?
Yeah, because there are a lot of equipments that are specific for defense type, and Vegito can literally have those if he wants to.
Yeah. I mean, there's a good point. There's good reasoning in that. I think I definitely do kind of lean more towards what ZVG is saying, because you can almost like name like the best defensive units off the top of your head. Like you have Zimzam, you have Gogeta, who literally he sucked on release. Like he was absolutely awful on release. Like they had to give him like nearly a Zenkai within a Platinum equip for him to actually be a good defensive type, right? And even then, it's like people were more focused on the damage that he could now do, especially with the ultimate. And then you have Ultra Mega Shenron is a good defensive type. You have there's not too many, right? That's the point. And then, God forbid you make a free to play unit a defensive type, like they're just dead in the water. The only free to play defensive type unit that I can name off the top of my head that is good is Robberry. That is it. Like literally could not name any other one. We got the defensive type Majin Vegeta, the purple one, and I swore to myself, I swore to my YouTube channel, I will never run that purple. No, I have to run him at 14 stars, actually. Never mind. But I do not want to run him again. I do not want to run him again. It's going to be absolutely awful.
Well, Asty, bro. But how about the OG Red Vegito, dude? He was pretty good. Like way back in the day, right?
Oh yeah.
No.
Way
No.
back. But he
Yeah,
had the
yeah.
lock.
Way back.
He had the lock in though,
Way.
right?
Exactly.
There's
Yeah.
so many times where I remember playing against that too. It's just like I would get locked in and then the dude would immediately swap out. But yeah, he was good. He was very good. Like when he had first released, but it's just like they're so hit and miss with the defensive units. So I think that's why a lot of people were really upset
It,
about this.
it's just funny because like I feel like they do right. We're just like you just reduce their cards or you reduce their key, and like that's kind of all you really need. Just like something to like stop their combo, right? That's
Mhm.
what a defense type should do. Just like the OG Yellow Gohan or even the Whis. Like just like are those guys even defense types? They're support, right?
Yeah, that's what's confusing to me too. Is that a lot of the times when you do see like the combo interruption and stuff like that, stuff that can literally stop combos, they give it to like support units or even like Future Gohan. Future Gohan's not even a support unit or anything like that, but he feels more so like a support, right?
Yeah.
So it's just they're kind of like weird with the typings there in a way. I feel like, and I feel like Future Gohan is like a great support, and he was such a great unit on release because he wasn't a support type, he wasn't a defensive type, he's just a melee type, right? So
Mm-hmm.
he got the best of like everything. Like he had the pseudo support, he had the ability to stop combos, he had the damage as well. He had so much stuff with him. He's literally still dubbed as the best aging unit of all time to this day. So it goes to show like how far they go with like depending on the typing and stuff like that. But I think that's pretty much everything to be said right there. I think it just still, even with him being the defensive type, being in that top 3, can you guys imagine how good or do you guys think he could have even been taking the number 1 spot if he was an actual like melee typing unit?
Potentially.
Maybe because what if they change his kit? Depending on his type, and we don't know how they think and how they make these units, so it's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, it is definitely hard to tell. Either way, still
Also-
a top 3 unit. Can't argue with that.
Oh, so before we end this conversation on this, did you guys realize that we literally got every color twice on units we got in this anniversary?
Every color twice?
Yes, we got the free-to-play Gogeta and Majin Vegeta. We got Urine and Super Saiyan 3 Goku. We got the Red Turles and MUI Goku. We got Tapion and Super Saiyan, Vegito. And then we got Cooler and... I kind of got chatted on the blue one.
But I like the direction you're headed right there, Battle. I respect it.
That's
That
very
means the next
interesting.
unit
Fun
might
fact.
be blue.
Nah, I guess there's a lot of blue. If they have a blue, then Saiyans are
Oh
definitely.
yeah, Blue Vegeta. I almost forgot about Blue
Oh, yeah.
Vegeta. Yes, we
Hey.
did have one.
Yeah, it's okay to forget about that one though. It's definitely okay to forget about that one. Jesus Christ, that unit is so bad. But that being said, I think that's where we're going to go ahead and end the discussion on Ultra Vegeta. We still have more discussions to talk about, more topics to talk about. But before we get into that, we do have a quick word from Goresh and our sponsor, Manscaped.
Support for the show is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. Their products are precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped's Performance Package is the ultimate men's hygiene bundle. Join over 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer just for you. You can get 20% off and a free worldwide shipping discount with the code down below on your screen right now at manscaped.com. If my math is correct, that equates to around 8 million balls. So basically, we received the Performance Package 4.0 in the mail, and we're gonna go through quickly what came in the package. So first things first, we did receive the Manscaped Weed Whacker. That's the first thing here, obviously. This is the electric nose and hair trimmer. Then they actually did provide us with some boxer briefs right here. Then we actually ended up getting the lawnmower trimmer over here. Then we ended up getting the crop preserver, which is a deodorizer, very useful. And then we got the crop reviver, which is a toner. So this package Very, very useful if you guys are interested in this. Even if you yourself are not going to use this, you can buy it as a gift for somebody. But yeah, just don't forget that in order to get this, you have to use the code. Well, you don't have to use the code down below, but it would give you a big discount if you use the code down below. 20% off and free shipping with the code. Depending on what podcast you guys are watching right now, it'll be different. But the code right here on your screen is what you use to get the 20% discount as well as the free shipping. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped.
All right, so we are back. Thank you, Goresh, and thank you, Manscaped, for those very moving words. So the next topic that we are going to go ahead and be moving into is, since we just got out of the Super Vegito discussion, we're going to be talking about the Platinum equip that dropped alongside the Ultra Super Vegeta, right? Titled "You're the Idiot." So I'm actually going to be taking the reins on this, right? I've gotten enough tutoring from ZVG to go ahead and be able to handle this topic on my own. I think this is a must-have equipment for Ultra Vegito. I truthfully, when it first came, the rolls on it were awful. I didn't even get to use this equipment in my initial showcase just because I could not get a red slot on the first one. But you have health restoration on it. You can max it out at 9%. Base key recovery, max it out at 9%. Special move damage, ultimate damage, base strike attack, and base blast attack. This is just all around a great equip for someone of this stature, especially because that ultimate, how we were just talking about before, we had mentioned that he is like the only Ultra, right? The only Ultra that has penetrate cut. Right, so when you use that ultimate, it's quite literally your finishing move. Right, so stacking ultimate damage on this guy, I think it is very valuable. This equipment was curated for this Ultra Super Vegeta, right? Because we scroll down right here, and specifically for Fusion Warriors plus Yellow, these are the only applicable characters that you can apply it to, right? Which is the Ultra Super Vegito. You can put it on Gogeta, which I've already seen people use it on the Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. I mean, it's all right. Majube, I can see it getting some value, but are you really going to use it on this transforming Vegito? Are you really going to use it on the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks? I mean, unless those two get a Zenkai, that's the only time that I actually see other people using this. But this equipment is just so good, and I do recommend it for everyone that is running the Ultra Super Vegeta. What do you guys think?
I feel like this equipment is perfect for every yellow unit on the Fusion Warrior. I feel like Fusion Warrior just got the same limit that the movies of Sagas got, because they also have plat equips that different from the colors. Now Fusion Warrior has one as well.
Mm-hmm.
So this will be interesting. But I do really like the equipment, especially with the health restoration, base key recovery, the middle slot that gives special move damage and ultimate damage. That almost every yellow Fusion Warrior has that blue and ultimate.
Yep.
Just one that doesn't. And the strike and base blast is the 20%. It's both offensive, so it never goes wrong with that.
Yeah, 100%. And the fact that it buffs both the strike attack and base blast, I think this is optimal for Ultra Super Vegito. But if you look at these other people, I want to go ahead and say Majube is the second best one to have it. And then and then Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. Right, Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. And then Gotenks, really Gotenks, and then Vegeta, the base to transforming Vegeta.
Yeah, because Gotenks has an ultimate.
Oh, Vegito does not have the ultimate. That is right. He has like the blue card, right? That's the only thing he really has.
Why are we talking about Oob and Gotenks and transforming to Vegeta, bro? Why are we talking about these units?
Because those
these
are
units
your
don't
favorite
exist.
units.
We're talking about. We're just
Wait.
talking about equipment that works on the units that.
No, it only works on Ultra Vegito. That's it. Nobody else.
Matters.
Nobody else matters.
So you said nobody else matters. So you're telling me right now that Gogeta 97 is sitting here, not farming this equip for his Majube?
Yes, he isn't. He's not.
No, I've never actually seen him use Majube. I'm gonna be real honest with you. He only uses 4.
No, he uses Majube. He uses double yellow for some reason. That's how GT mains are down in this.
Yeah, that is true. He does use the double yellows with Super Saiyan. Yeah, that's such a. But he probably is using that equip on this Majube right here. Because out of these units,
he's not. He is. Guaranteed. He's not. Guaranteed.
He is. The reason why he's not. The reason why he's not. Huh? The reason why he's not is because he's been grinding it. He has no red slot.
I was just gonna say that this equip would be very good in combination with the Majin Buu Saga equip, just because both very good plats, of course.
Yeah.
For
also, with those people who saying why this is weren't on all Fusion Warriors, Dude, if this was on All Fusion, where I would see this equipped on Ultra Gogeta too. Oh my god.
His ult doesn't need to do any more damage, guys. Let's
We
relax.
don't need that.
Yeah, that'd be absolutely
Bro,
insane.
this equip is ace to roll, bro. It's just ace to roll.
Yeah. So also too, ZVG, Demon King Delito in chat said that Gogeta 97 farmed the plat to Z plus on stream specifically
Listen.
for Majub.
That's why I knew too. I
Listen,
saw
bro,
that
listen.
stream.
Listen, bro, listen. GT mains are delusional, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's the
Oh
GT
my
brain
gosh.
It's the GT brain art, bro. You know what I'm saying? He has to get anything related to GT just to have it, bro. Because they don't get anything often. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, well, I mean,
Uh-huh.
you got to take what you can get, especially when you're a GT main. You'll take the crumbs, right? That's just how it.
Yeah,
that's just how it
he even
is.
spent CC and everything. So yeah.
that's actually insane.
Oh, he spent CC on it. That's crazy.
Yeah, he wanted
For
a
my
high
juice,
build.
chat. For my juice, chat, bro. Really? Oh nah, bro.
Oh my
Dude, his green card is pretty good.
The green card is
Yeah.
still solid.
Iron.
The green card still holds up.
Iron, stop it. I don't want to hear anybody defending Wood right now, bro. Stop it.
Oh my
We
God.
all know he sucks ass. We all
Bro,
know,
he,
bro. The
he
green
has a
card
team
ain't enough.
heal. He has a team heal.
Yeah,
Alright,
with the main.
Next topic.
Oh, okay,
Aaron's gonna get
okay.
me-
Hold on. Before we do move on
Aaron's
though,
gonna get me teed up.
where are the other optimal equips? So Iron King, you actually did bring up a good point right here with the Majin Buu Saga. That's actually what I'm running right now. I'm running this Majin Buu Saga Platinum equip. The other You're the Idiots Platinum equip. But the third slot is still kind of up in the air for me that I haven't really decided on. I'm currently just running the Tin Man equip.
Isaac,
I'm just running the
you
Tin
are
Man.
on coke. You are on,
On
coke,
coke?
if you're not running. If you are on coke if you're not running.
Are you doing the fusions one?
I'll show you one, Vegeta, bro. You
That
need
one's
shit on
so
you, bro.
hard to roll though, ZVG. I
It's
don't.
not so hard to roll.
Bro.
It's not so hard to roll. Bro.
Oh my
It's just
god.
HP, strike attack, and special move damage. Bro. You need that. You need his plat, and then you need the pure. You need either the fusion spear or you need the Tin Man. I don't think the Majin Buu Saga plat is all that,
No?
to be honest. If I'm being real.
So I should probably take this one off then.
Okay, so here's the issue, right? So
Mhm.
his plat is obviously the number one equip that you need to have on him.
Yeah.
Right. That's like no debate. And then you want to have a pure equip on him to increase his damage. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And then you're looking at either the Majin Buu Saga plat or the I'll Show You. And in my opinion, the I'll Show You is way better because it actually gives HP. It gives HP, it gives strike, and it gives special move damage. The Majin Buu Saga plat gives strike attack as well too, but it doesn't give the HP. But I feel the HP is way more valuable than anything else on the Majin Buu Saga plat personally, because that's just gonna help out his tanking, and you're helping out his damage as well at the same time too. So in my opinion, it's optimal obviously, but if I had to choose between I'll Show You or the Majin Buu Saga plat, I would choose I'll Show You. And you can also run no pure on him. You could run the double plats and I'll Show You if you want to as well. So it all depends honestly, but I just prefer I'll Show You above.
I kind of do like the
Majin Buu
enhanced
Saga
stats like that too. I think I might actually go with that, the double plats, and then I'll show you. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it up on the screen right here. This is the one that ZVG has in question. It's a special move damage, strike attack, and base health. With it has the Super Vegito right here, right? That's pretty
Wait,
good too.
so you are planning on having both plat and this, then you are missing the pure damage one.
Yeah, but
But the thing about the pure, right? He's not getting Zenkai bench, so it's not like you really need the pure to take super advantage of it. You can still rock him without the pure, because actually using without a pure, and he was still doing hella damage. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends on what you
okay.
want. It all depends.
Okay.
yeah, and I typically do like I'm willing to sacrifice a bit of damage if I can have a little bit more health, a little bit more like defenses and stuff like that. So I think that's pretty good.
What's the other equip you're talking about? The Tin Man one? What's that?
Oh, okay. Well, all right, I'll pull it up as well. That equip
Might
I
just be-
put on everything, bro. On every Saiyan at least.
What'd you cook?
The
What'd you cook?
Tin Man. The Tin Man.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Battle of Saiyans, bro.
I wasn't, dude. Oh my god, bro. If I would have said that, then this would have went on for you. Would have just went on your own rant right here.
You guys just be
Yeah,
named
that
dropping
one
these
in the-
equips. I don't know what the fuck they.
No, dude.
like,
If you
they look
mention
like.
Battle of Saiyans, Iron, you mention Battle of Saiyans, or you mention I'll leave it all up to my fist for Goku units. ZVG starts going off. You can't mention those
Bro, you-
equips.
Bro, I
you
leave
guys-
it up to my fist is so over it. I don't understand
Yeah, see, I told
why
you. What did I
people are
tell you?
so obsessed. No, let me just put the shit on the
Oh
record
my
right now.
god.
The leave it out to my face is overrated. That 15% vanish restore is not saving you. Your mind is playing tricks on you. You put the equip on there, like, oh, my vanish is getting faster. No, it's not. Stop being blind, bro. It's not a good equip. It gives strike defense, auto special move damage. That's good. But the last lot is trash. It is ass. Stop rocking that equip, bro. That's just not optimal on any Goku unit in the game. MUI is not. UI, it's not. It's not optimal on any Goku unit, bro. Stop it, dude. Stop it. That shit is trash. You're limiting your unit by rocking that nonsense. Stop it, please. For anybody out there that's rocking it, stop right now. The ZVG said so.
ZVG said so. This is the equipping question though, Iron. So we got our daily dose of ZV rant right there. This is the one I was talking about. Mind your own business, Tin Man. Unfortunately, Iron, I don't know if you already have this farmed up or
Oh.
not. You cannot.
Dude, I know what
acquire
that
this.
is.
Of course he doesn't.
I do have that. No, I have that one.
You have
Bro,
it?
the thing is, because I don't know what the names of the equips are. Like, I feel like you kind of, I don't know, I was going to call you guys losers, but like, I know,
That's
I recognize the
crazy.
pictures.
No.
I recognize the pictures, but not the names of the equips. Like, who the fuck knows the names of the equips?
bro?
I
How
feel
you
offended.
not, see, this is how you know Iron never does equipments, bro. Because if you do equipments, you will know the names of equipments, bro. Like, it's,
Bro,
it's
look at
very
the
easy, bro.
pictures, bro. Chat, please. Come on. Y'all have the names memorized? I just
Bro,
look
I
at the
could
pictures.
I could literally name every single equip on my Fusions team right now on all my units.
Bro, I never
That-
look at the names.
Like
I
right
look at
now,
the funny
like you
pictures.
can actually. That's
Yeah, right now.
that's a little bit
Right
insane.
now.
To me. I have to
on
see the
Gogeta,
picture.
on
and the name.
Gogeta.
Uh-huh.
No, on Gogeta I have Awakened Ha. I'll show you. Then I have Alright. On USV I have his plat. I'll show you. Alright. On Ultra SV I have what's it called? Awakened Chia. Awakened Chia. I'll show
we-
you
We can't
and
even fact check
Yeah,
this. Like,
bro.
just...
It's DVG pulled up the game. DVG pulled up the game so he can look at all this stuff. What are you gonna do when one of your units has Ha, Ra, and Cha? Bro, like what? You're just gonna say?
Bro, we should have a
no,
game
but,
show.
but those are kind of easy to know
All right.
because
all right.
boys on region.
We should have a game
Chia
show
is for
called like
Super
Name That
Saiyans.
Equipment, bro.
So maybe we
And
should continue
highs
with the
for
next
fusions.
topic instead.
Yeah, so I think we went over enough of the pretty much a lot of the optimal equipments that you could use on the beast that is Ultra Super Vegito. I think what we're going to be moving on to next is the actual Ultra banner itself. Iron Cane, how do you feel coming out of the Ultra banner this time around? I know you got the heavy shaft on Ultra Gogeta.
Bro, Ashley, you insult me, bro. I didn't get the heavy shaft.
On
Dude.
Ultra
People
Gogeta?
no, of course not, bro. People
Okay,
be
okay.
looking.
All right.
Well, not Ultra Gogeta, Ashley. You silly goose, bro. Ultra Super Vegito. What are you talking about, bro? No, dude, I didn't get shafted. People say that the 2x rates are fake and they're not real. They are real, bro. The
Oh,
dreams
no
come
way.
true.
Ain't
Dreams
no
come
way.
true, Asdi.
Ain't no
I got
way.
him to red one. I got him to red one, Asdi.
All on the 2-step, or you got multiple copies?
No,
on the
no.
2x step?
I think I only actually I don't know if I got him on the 2-step at all. I'm not gonna lie with you. I think I got like on the 3rd every time. But yeah, bro. This banner, it's not bad. I actually did get a good bit of LFs. I got a lot of Majin Vegetas. Unfortunately, I did get some purple Super Vegetos who I have completely maxed, so I didn't need him anymore. I would have liked to get some Boos to run him around with his plat, but the LFs aren't too bad. Of course, it would have been cool to have like Cell or somebody on this banner as well. But you know, obviously the blue Vegito just got his Zenkai, so pulling him doesn't feel that bad. Like, you know, getting the Boo as well doesn't feel that bad because the plat. The only one that may or may not feel bad is if you're like ZVG and you use your Legends tickets to max out your Super Vegito, and then you pull him in your next rotation, which that might feel pretty
bro,
bad.
dude, I still have Malik up for that shit, bro. Malik owes me 1,000 Legends tickets, bro. Screw Malik if you're watching.
I knew that was gonna happen, bro. Bro, you gotta do like so many multis to get those tickets back. But anyways, yeah, the banner's not that bad. The only thing is that pulling these ultras can be very, very difficult. Like some people can like, bro, poor Virgil, dude. Poor Virgil, bro. How far did he go deep? Like 36,000? He didn't get a single. Yeah, so guys, just be mindful of your CC. Just I know it's the new shiny unit, of course, and everyone wants to try out the new ultra. But if you don't run fusions like that, then I mean, it's tough to say to save because this is probably what people were saving for. But just be mindful that it can be very difficult to pull this unit, and there's no pity. So just be mindful of that.
Yep. I completely I would go as far as to say that these are the scummiest banners in the game. And I don't think there's really any debating that either. It's just that these are so, because when you look at it as a whole, right, you take a step back, there's only one brand new unit on here. More than likely, 90% of the time, there's only one unit that you're truly going after on these types of banners is the said Ultra, right? You cannot, for other banners, right, for like say the anniversary banners with the MUI Goku, with Super Saiyan 3 Goku, if you face a heavy enough shaft, a 40,000 CC, you can pity the unit. You can just straight up get him, like say, screw it. I'm done chasing after this unit. I no longer want to chase after this unit. I don't want to put my faith in tickets. I don't care how much extra Z power I'll get. I'll take the unit at 2 stars, right? Which is like a massive L, right? It's still a massive L to do that, right? It sucks to do that. Like that's probably like, that has to be one of the worst feelings for any kind of like creator or anything, or just like a player in general. And so when you look at this, you don't even have the option of doing that. You cannot, like how Iron said, you can't pity him. You can't do any, like you get tickets. You get the red tickets from this. Do you guys like these red tickets? Are these red tickets useful to you guys? Do you guys?
Yes, they actually useful because that's how I got my LFSP to 14 stars.
No, I don't want to hear it. No.
No.
Hold on. Before you finish that, I don't want to hear it because ZVG used those tickets to get his Super Vegito to 14 stars, and then he pulled Super Vegito after going back into this banner.
Okay, that's fair. But if I had my red tickets back, I could 14-star LFB right now because he's 600 away right now. So Malik, screw you if you're watching again. I'm gonna need back my tickets. I'm gonna need 100 KCC donation tomorrow. Because I need my tickets, bro. Real shit.
Bro, why didn't you just wait, bro? Why didn't you just wait?
Okay, to be fair though, Iron, I did not expect Mega to give me more summons. I did not expect that. So in my defense, I thought I was tapped out. You know what I'm saying? In my defense.
CVG, you trying to think what Mega is thinking is already a mistake.
That's fair.
Oh,
You tried to say it.
You could have maxed him with the raid. You could have maxed him. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. That's tough. That's tough.
Yes.
Listen, Iron, I'm impatient, okay? I'm impatient.
Oh, dude, I feel that.
That I can believe.
Yep. It just, those tickets are just so stupid, bro. I'm telling you guys, like, how many times have you guys actually been able to accumulate 1,000 tickets? Like, how many times have you guys done it?
Oh, this is my second time doing it.
I mean, if it were the old banners, then yeah, they should be enough. But these these new banners, you get 10, like compared to others that we got 50 before. Just a big.
It was easier back then for sure. Yeah, I've only done it twice. I've only been able to reach 1,000 twice. Right, that's being like a literal day one player. I mean, yes, I understand. Like I'm free to play and stuff like that, but it just literally 4 years of playing, and I get 2 LFs for free. I mean, I guess it's better than nothing, but still, like that, it's way too much, and the shop doesn't even really feel too crazy or anything like that.
I think you know what they're gonna do, bro. You know what they're gonna do?
What?
They're gonna add ultras in there, but you're gonna need 5,000 tickets. That's what they're gonna do.
That would be crazy, bro.
The problem though is the tickets are capped at 1,500.
That is, are they? They're capped. Yeah, that is true. That is true because I always see Garesh with like 1 million of these red tickets, and they just expire. I don't even think
They need to update the shop, bro. That's the big thing.
The tickets are capped to 1,500.
Oh my god.
Then everything else, it's go to the gift box, to say.
All right, so go ahead, Battle.
I mean, else this banner is like, if you haven't summoned on anything, like if you're new and you want the main fusions, this is literally a good banner. If you get an LF like Super Vegito, Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, or Ultra Vegito, like this is really good. And Kid Buu, the reason, and we're going to talk about that later, reason why he's there too, we know. Though the difference is, why is Majin Vegeta there?
That is
Zenkai, bro.
I think
Zenkai.
Zenkai.
Yeah,
he needs a
we
Zenkai.
all
Vegeta
thinking
family
at the same.
main.
Plus, it's like all Majin Buu Saga, right? Like, if all these units buff Majin Buu Saga, you could have like a Majin Buu Saga team. But unfortunately, they suck and they don't want to do that. But what I was gonna, I think one of the final things, the last things to touch upon in this banner, so I want to get a final roundup. So Iron Cane, how much CC spent? How much copies did you? You said you got 2 copies, right? 18K.
18K.
2 copies in
18K.
18K. That is actually really good. I would say. I think that's really good luck. Battle.
That's really good.
What about you?
25K for 2 cups.
25K. That's. I would say that's still pretty good. I think that's still.
That's lucky. That's lucky. Right there.
Yeah. ZVG. What about you?
37K for 2 cups.
37K 2 copies.
Yeah.
That's a little bit more rough. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, Virgil spent about that much and didn't get
Getting
one.
out.
No, Virgil spent like 70K and only has 2 copies. So
70K. Wow. Yeah, that's insane. Me personally, I spent 20K, got 1 copy. You know, I'm never touching this banner ever again. I still have 10K because I was prepared to go 30K into this banner. I got the copy in 20K. I got out of there. I'm not gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna do it. These banners are just way, way too awful. But that's the nature of these ultras, right? They're definitely a cash grab right here, right? But
Actual.
that being said, that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for essentially all the Super Vegito content that we have. We do have one more thing that was kind of like the little side piece of the final part of part 3, right? We got the little side piece Kid Buu, aka the Glue Eater, right? We got the Platinum Equipment Battle. Have you been playing around with Kid Buu?
I've been using him, but holy moly, I feel like this equip it's really good. I mean, it's not really exactly what he needed. I feel like the damage and everything was fine as it is, but 30% in total if you have a tag, powerful opponent, or region, it's just insane on the last slot. Like, oh my god. It's like, I used it, I pressed 2 blasts, I literally 2-shotted a character that was not even a red unit, and I even did a lot of damage to green units with this unit. I was like, but that's not really what was the Kid Buu needed defenses. Like, sure, he got it on the first slot, but he needs a lot more than that. Like, he still cannot barely take it, but he still tanks now better. But unless you have a Senkai bench, it's he's still taking a lot of damage since a lot of green units does so much damage nowadays. And we're thinking about Super Saiyan 3 Goku, for example.
Yeah. I personally, I would like to critique this. Like, it looks good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but it feels like just like the Broly plat equip, right? Like Broly, they gave him the same thing. They gave him strike defense and blast defense on that first slot too, right? They didn't help him at all. Like, it doesn't really care. Like, Broly's still going to be paper thin. This guy's still going to be paper thin, essentially, right? And also feel like the second slot was a little bland. Like, I know it's a lot. I'm not gonna lie, it is a lot. Like, I can't tell you that strike attack and blast attack that you can max out at 30% isn't a lot. But I feel like the second slot is a little bit bland. Obviously, the third slot is going to be the best thing about this equipment. I feel like I personally feel like they could have been more. I wanted to ask you, Battle, specifically, how would you rank the platinum equips that we've gotten, like the unique platinum equips? Like, in what order?
I feel like this will be a 4th.
4th?
If we think of, because I feel like the Cell Plastic equip is much better than most. We also have the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's plat that is also better because damage inflicted.
Yeah.
Like, this, sure, this gives like up to 30% to blast damage if you have either region or powerful opponent. So it's nothing really compared to those who has damage inflicted just to have their equipment increase. And this equipment is really good on Kid Buu. I feel like Kid Buu could really benefit from having it, because if you have that equip with another equip that gives up to 7% to blast damage for each region member, that is up to 54 pure blast damage.
Battle, it doesn't work the same.
No, I know. The
Okay.
equipment is blast damage. The thing there is difference. I know. I have been explained on that before, but I feel like still it does insane amount of damage. The only thing I was more about Kid Buu was missing more is defenses than attack, because I felt like he did damage enough. Now he does insane damage, but he's still kind of squishy unless you have a Senkai bench.
Yeah.
And you kind of don't want to have that Senkai bench, because the Senkai bench C ability is only giving him more damage. Like 32% blast damage, I think. And then no defense at all except for the Senkai bump. Like, in this meta, you really want as much benefit of stats, of C abilities as possible. If you have seen, like, Super Vegito, like LF Super Vegito, he gives, like, both to strike and blast, and then gives health. Like, it's a bonus.
I don't know.
So,
I like
otherwise,
it. Go ahead.
Otherwise, I really do like the plat equip, because I see that Kid Buu does insane amount of damage with it. But I do feel like it could have been better. It could have been better if we compare to other equipments like Cell. But Kid Buu wasn't really in need of a plat. It was more like people wanted him to get a Senkai.
Yeah, dude, that's honestly what I said that like a couple podcasts ago. I was saying, like, when we were discussing who is in contention for a said Zenkai, I was like Majin Vegeta and Kid Buu, and everyone was like, well, Kid Buu needs to get his platinum equipped first. And so I was like, all right. I was like, all right, fair enough. But Vegeta Blue got his Zenkai before the plat, right? So I kind of thought maybe this Kid Buu was gonna get the same treatment. I do agree that the damage is nice. Like, every single showcase that I have seen with this Kid Buu, the damage is I've seen him one shot like MUI Goku's and stuff like that, right?
Oh yeah, there's nothing more
Mhm.
satisfying than seeing that.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So the damage is definitely up to date, but it's just the rest of the unit itself, right? And I still feel like he has good utility too, right? Because he still has the stuff that he was annoying with from the get, which is the green card, getting his vanish restoration, being able to like get key after after certain period amount of time and stuff like that, right? He's able to go on the green card. He also gets the card draw speed. There's still a lot of good stuff in his kit itself that maybe the damage was all he needed. Well, that's maybe what all the devs thought he needed right there, right? But now that we've seen him like in actual like gameplay and stuff like that, how are you guys seeing this guy often in your actual PvP matches? Are you actually seeing him make an impact in the meta that we have as of right now?
I fought him twice and I one-shot him twice.
Oh, okay.
That's about it.
And like I said, he needs defenses, man. Sure, he already had enough damage. Now he does more insane damage, but he cannot tank. It's like if you face a Super Saiyan 3, like 2 cards literally can kill him. Unless you have like a Senkai bench that gives him more defenses, it doesn't help otherwise.
Yeah.
And you kind of want those Senkai bench to help the defenses, but then you're only supporting one unit with that point.
Yeah, that is true.
And so unless you really want to focus on just one unit, do everything. But once that unit get Rising Rush, then the rest of your units is not going to do anything.
Yep.
That is the problem with Region nowadays.
So so essentially, in short, like TLDR, Region is not going to be saved by Kid Buu.
No.
Yep. No.
They need more.
Which is very unfortunate, because you know what could have really helped out right here is if they actually were generous, the devs themselves, and they would have just put a 1% unit on Vegito's banner. Right? If they put a new regeneration unit there, right? They could have done a Buhan right there. ZVG would have loved that. I know ZVG would have loved that. But
I mean, it would have helped if it was strike based, but it's blast based. And yeah, a lot of it blast based in Region right now. You have the Senkai Piccolo, you have Kid Buu, but you don't have many that you want to use against now the high tier meta unit.
Dude, Revival Cell, needs a Zenkai,
You don't want
bro.
to use Revival Cell.
He needs a Zenkai battle.
Dude,
needs a
I would
Zenkai,
I would
bro.
honestly be down for a Zenkai for Revival Cell, bro. If
No.
that's what's needed to revive regeneration, then do it.
No, just no.
Do it.
Why do we need a Revive Senkai?
Because
Dude.
dude, the revives suck. Well, I mean, it's
Bro,
just
you
Revival
sneeze
Gohan
on
and
that
Frieza
cell,
right now.
he's freaking getting revived,
really-
bro. You sneeze on him, dude. If he like trips on like a crack in the ground, like he fucking revives. Like he needs a Zenkai really bad.
Okay.
I agree. Give Clapku a Zenkai too.
Oh my god.
That way we can get Swift back. Swift will come back if we get the Zenkai for Clapku right there. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I feel like the only way that I ever see regeneration actually doing well is when they have androids leadered, right? I feel like that's the only time I ever see regen doing well. It's it.
But that's not even Regen. Then it's a powerful opponent.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like you completely just regen is still like in the dead spot, right? They're in the dead zone right now. There's just a lot of it's so weird to me too because I feel like there's a lot like of relevant teams right now. Like I feel like powerful opponents really relevant. Sagas from the movie is definitely relevant. Fusions is relevant. Saiyans is relevant. There's a lot of relevant teams, but there also are a lot of dead teams right now. Like Regen, surprisingly, is dead. It's so weird to me that Regen is dead because I felt like for a while there, Regen was one of those safe teams where it's like, hey, you're barely starting off in Legends. Here are the team choices. I'm going to tell you which ones are the safest one. Obviously, Saiyans are always going to get Saiyan units. Regeneration always gets regeneration units, but it's like that's not the case anymore, right? Like they were like they were regeneration was getting like so much like regular buffs that seeing them in such a dead spot is kind of weird to me right now.
I mean, the level of power creep does that to you.
Yeah, that is also very true because it feels like units don't even really have too much room to be defensive these days, right? Because
Yeah.
there's just so much damage output.
I wish these villain teams like had more viability like purely on their own. Like the only one that does is like LOE or like androids, you know, it's like pseudo future, regen and pseudo powerful opponent. So it's just like I kind of wish like these villain teams or even just like the boos, like it'd be cool if you could run like a full boo team or something like that, but you really can't. So it's just and regen of course as well, like you'd have to run with the androids or something like that. So it would be really cool if like these teams got buffs, you could like run them purely on their own like you could in the past.
Yep.
Yeah, but like the new units that simply has like 50% the damage cut or 60%, it's and more 110 damage inflicted. It's like, oh, just feel sad for the old units that had to wait for this shit.
Yep. The power creep is definitely absolutely. It's ridiculous. It is 100% ridiculous. I don't think it's gonna get better either. Like truthfully, I think we're just gonna keep going like an upwards like direction where, you know, I don't know. I have no clue where the state of the game. I'm not a developer. But I can definitely say like when something definitely feels out of place right here. So I guess we're just gonna go ahead and have to wait and see. I think the final consensus definitely here is that so Battle has already stated Kid Buu does not save regeneration. He is not going to be the messiah for you guys. He's not really going to make a splash on the meta.
I don't even know if he can save himself, bro. I don't even know if he can save himself with the plat.
Maybe the plat wasn't even enough for him himself then, as per Iron. So ZVG, where is he going on the Game Press tier list? Let's get the early scoop.
Who?
Kid Buu. Said who?
Tier 1 probably.
Tier 1?
Tier 1 probably.
Above or below
Tier one.
Broly?
Above.
Okay.
Above Broly, yeah, for sure.
All right. I think that's fair. Broly was a little bit rough as well. Yeah, so these plats really, I put a lot of faith into these plats. I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's plat, I was like, oh, these are like this is the way. This is how they're gonna update all of their units. And it doesn't. It kind of almost doesn't feel like they're still good, right? They look amazing.
They had a roll, right? It was the Gogeta, then it was Cell, which was very good as well. And then full power freezes was pretty good too. And then it's just like since then they've just been getting like worse and worse.
Worse
just
and
not
worse. Not as potent.
defining.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
which is very unfortunate. So, I mean, let us know, chat. Let us know in the comments, like, who do you guys want to get a platinum equip next, right? Do you guys think they're gonna butcher it or not? Because it's it just feels a little bit. They're in a weird place right now. I feel like even with the equip choices that you have right now, right? Because you have units that like Ultra Super Vegito, who he quite literally dropped with a platinum equipment, not a unique platinum equipment, but this platinum equipment just like it puts everything else
Helped
out of it's just so good. But
Yeah.
the unique
What
ones
I
are
think-
lacking a little bit. Go ahead.
Yeah, what I think, if we are thinking the same thing, if Majin Vegeta does get a Senkai, his plat is awakened.
Ooh,
The
yeah.
reason, because his plat equip is not really helping except you're fighting against Goku.
Oh, that is true, huh? It just has like a whole slot dedicated just for damage against Goku.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is very odd. Okay.
I don't really like those equips. Like, you just dedicate damage to one specific if your opponent plays it. What happens if you play against powerful opponent like the droids? Like, ooh, this shit does nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, I definitely see the point in that. I believe it is worthy of an awakening, right? And that's gonna be awful because I hate awakening equips. I just hate the grind for awakening equips, right? The memories, the fragments, all that stuff is just such a chore. And
Actually, bro,
trying to
just
get a
don't
good
do
slot.
them. Just don't do them like me,
Uh.
bro, and you're chilling.
All right, Iron. I'll take your word for it. But that's gonna go ahead and that basically sums it up for the Kid Buu Platinum Equip. The last topic that we had before we do go to break and then questions is the V Jump leaks. So we already got kind of like a little bit of a sneak peek. Is this the end of anniversary battle? Is this the last huzzah that they're gonna offer us right here with these V Jump leaks or leaks? I don't know why I keep saying links.
Dude, I'm surprised that we even got something that was not already spoiled. Like, it was not already out, because the last like few months of V Jumplings has been like, oh, it's we already been that information.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we are getting the EX Frieza Force, the Raspberry Gang.
Yep.
Um,
How excited are you?
Dude, this is after anniversary and we're getting these 4 units. It's like, why? I mean, why not? Sure, but why? Let's just start week start after the anniversary. That's like, I'm sure I take it, but still, why? Why? No one asked for these units. Many asked for many other stuff. Like, we thought it was Cell Junior that would come next as a minions. Why is we getting another one with the Frieza Force?
It is.
I mean,
it is
sure,
odd.
they are minions, but I know for a fact we're getting one each color, but it's like we are missing a color though. We're only getting 4 colors, unless they're just revealing these 4, but there is one more that I haven't shown.
Maybe. I'm just really hoping, Battle, that they are as good as the minions, like the OG Frieza Force, the Apple Force, right? Because Cyber Squad wasn't that good. I think Green Cyberman was the only one that was like a standout unit, but the rest of them were definitely not that great. So I'm really hoping that these guys will go crazy.
Dude, I feel like they are going to go crazy, especially with the power creeps and everything. They will have the new kit that the future has, like the damage inflicted, damage cover that the other minions didn't have before everything just went to power creep mode. I feel like they are going to be better than the Apple Force. I feel like they are going to be more stronger than all the minions together, to be perfectly honest.
I'm just surprised they didn't add these guys during the anniversaries, because that seems like an anniversary like event where they have like, you know, some team that you can build free to play wise, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The equipments are really obvious to pick with these characters. It's the EX equip that everyone has for each color that gives them base stats and base strike and base, literally the base stats and health. We also have the minion equipment that gives them both the defenses on the first and second slot, and then the last slot either you get pure blast or pure strike, and then the Extreme Frieza Force does have a specific equipment, a very specific equipment, and I don't remember what it's called, but it gives like pure damage, like more than the pure damage. Like it's giving more than normal pure damage. From what its name is Gua, from what I know.
Oh, yes, with Frieza on it, with the second form or is it third form Frieza? One of the
third form.
Yeah, I know exactly which equipment you're talking about. Hold on, I can actually pull it up.
Yeah, because the second and the third slot gives like blast damage inflicted per member, up to 7% for each member. That means it's like 21 damage, and you have the base equipment that has so much. Like you can have literally good equipments with these guys, and Gua is literally the perfect for these minions.
Yeah, check
At
this
least
out.
The one with the Frieza Force.
Oh my god, yeah, this one is you said, wait, can this one get awakened? Is that what you said?
No, you're not awakened, but the equipment is really strike damage inflicted per Frieza Force member or blast damage. It's just insane.
That is very, very juicy. Oh my god, minions are gonna go nuts.
Yeah, and minions does have their own equipment that gives pure blast or strike, depends on per minion members. That is specifically for minions. Its name is Ge.
Is it actually?
Hold on, its name is Ge.
Hold on, I got.
You know when the Cyberman is saying.
Oh, okay. I know which one you're talking about as well. I actually
it gives the first and second slot gives both defenses, and this third slot gives either pure strike or pure blast. It helps a lot.
Yep. Iron, you better be writing these names down for your minions team, I swear.
Oh, dude, I have zoned the fuck out since you guys started talking about these equips. I'll be completely
You better run this team. They're gonna have extra RP drops.
Well, I'm going to done because I have C+ on all of those equipment. I was preparing because when I saw the leak, I was like, "Oh, I have erasers. Let's do this."
That'd be crazy. Oh my god, just the full. Imagine getting pulled up on by Battle More with this minion squad, all Z+ Guas. That's crazy. That's actually intimidating. I'm not gonna lie.
I just hope that once they are released, please make it like the Cybermen and you get them from Adventures and not Energy. Please. Oh, dude, I haven't barely energy since I had to grind equipments and stuff.
You're out of energy.
Dude, you grinded the plat equip, like wasting energy.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you why I'm out of energy, ISD. You wanna know why? Because Palm was whipping my back and tell me to grind energy for the guild war, bro.
War?
My
yeah,
god.
Exactly. It's for the guild wars too. And
like I have 1,000 energy left, man. I have 1,000 energy left. I had like 7,000, 8,000 energy, bro. I am sweating right now, bro.
I literally had to grind co-op to get all my energy and stuff back.
That's rough. That's rough. Well, I think the last thing I wanted to say, because Ninja Bros, he said in chat that he would have. He said, imagine if they gave us like a free to play Pride Trooper squad. I would have preferred that over this. And then even Scott said, like, where's the Shadow Dragon free to play squad? I would have also preferred that over this. Are you guys happy with them just going back to the Frieza Force once again for
Dude,
our free to play squad?
Oh, these guys are randos.
I would have liked the robots from GT before they fused with real though. That would have been fitting with the story.
Okay. Yeah, that would have been good too. Yeah,
each one of them free to play. That would be good too.
Them adding these guys, or like when you're in the supermarket, you just see like the random people buying shit. Like those are those people, bro. They're just background characters. Yes, bro. They're like they're not real, bro.
Wait, what squad would you have preferred then, Iron, for a free to play squad?
Dude, I don't know. I mean, I guess they already did Ginyu for Force, but just like more Super Warriors stuff would have also been very cool.
Super Warriors, yes.
Okay, I would have been done with some like more Super Warriors because we only got
people
3
with names attached. You know?
Yeah, we only got 3 of the EX Super Warriors when they first dropped. Remember? So I would have been okay with that.
I would want the Ultimate Chaozu to get Senkai too.
Oh, the Ultimate Chaozu Zenkai, all that stuff.
Yes, dude.
Dude, I have that Awaken equipment fully perfected.
No, the self-destruct thing is a cool mechanic that just like doesn't really do anything.
That mechanic I don't really care about, but I care about that if Ultimate Chaozu does get a Senkai, my awaken equipment will give him the boost he needs.
Yeah.
You know the awaken one, right?
Yes,
Okay.
it is one of the best equipment that, like, at the time of release, it was probably like the best equipment, like second to Beerus's and stuff like that. But it was only for that specific purple EX Chaozu, right? That's the one you're talking about.
Ah, yeah.
Yep.
They were
I
trolling,
wish that
bro.
everyone could have that.
Yep.
Every Super Warrior at
If
least.
every super warrior could have had that, bro, my life would have been so much easier back in the day. Oh my god.
I mean, bro, way back when the Yamcha, the fucking Tien, and the Krillin were actually pretty good. Like that Yamcha's damage with the lock-in as well, he was actually like barely pretty good.
Dude, I
so.
used that, dude. At the 3rd anniversary, I mained Super Warrior. I came top 100 with Super Warrior.
Hey, they're
I had
pretty
fun.
good, man.
Yeah, until Revival Gohan and I got stunned. It was like, shit, I cannot do anything. I don't have a
Yeah,
perfectly
you
good
probably-
yellow.
Shredded through that Tien like butter.
Oh, you have no idea.
All right, so I think that's pretty much it for the V Jump leaks. The rest of this is essentially stuff that we already are aware of. They have the Zenkai Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku and stuff like that, which is already in game right now. That's pretty much all we have left to look forward to, and that's quite literally the end of 4th anniversary. Let us know in the comments, chat. What did you guys think of this anniversary? And right here, I'll summarize it up for me specifically. It was I do have to say, rewards were very good. Right, I think everyone can agree rewards were pretty good, but it's just events were not there. Events were not there, and then the banners themselves, I feel like there wasn't enough units. I feel like there wasn't enough. It just felt, a lot of it felt like a chore, in a way.
I mean,
Definitely
a
wasn't
lot
my
of
favorite.
A lot of old events return like now.
Yeah, yeah, but I need some new events. That's what I want.
New event.
New
Oh,
events.
we still have the 3rd raid.
Well, yeah, I mean, more raids. I feel like that's whenever they want to be like, oh, we got new content. It's like, yay, where's the content? It's more raids. It's always raids. They always look to the raids and stuff like that. Yeah. So that's pretty much it right there. We hope you guys continue to enjoy playing Dragon Ball Legends, especially on the weekends and on Dragon Ball
Especially on the
Legends
weekend.
Tuesdays. Yep, I
That's
got you,
right.
Iron.
That's
I got
right, bro.
you. So we're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, we got MC Iron Kane was answering some of your guys' questions. All right, so we are back. Iron Kane will be answering your guys' questions, so definitely drop them in the chat right now.
Guys, I don't see any questions. I'm getting upset.
I'm
It's
getting
making me mad.
upset.
But no, I mean, I guess you brought up a good question before we went on break. What we think of the 4th anniversary, and like you kind of nailed it on the head with the rewards. I thought the rewards are very good. As I said, the only thing that really made me upset with this anniversary is that I played more co-op in my entire life than I ever want to, and just like, and also raid is just like an extension of co-op, right? It's just like faster co-op. So not only did I play a crap ton of co-op just to get all the hoi poi and max out the equip for the raid, like I also had to play the raid itself. So it's just like it was just too much, dude. But the rewards were so good, so you kind of had to. But I feel like where they especially dropped the ball the most was obviously the events, and of course the initial raid, right? Because that was just straight up like a smack in the face to the player base for sure. Like it was just so stupid, and I feel like if they didn't have that issue with the raid initially, people would have really liked this anniversary. The main criticism would have been events and the lack of superhero representation. I feel like that would have been it. Like people probably would have really liked this anniversary otherwise.
Yep, I completely agree with that, dude. It's just there gets a point where it's just like you play PvP regularly, and then when events like this drop, like when they're doing these crazy raids like back to back to back to back, bro, you end up playing. Someone in chat even said it. Literally, Ninja Bros, he said, when co-op winds up being ironically more played than PvP. Like, that's literally how it was, bro. People were logging into the game more so to grind out raid than to grind out their PvP rank, right? Especially because the season was kind of AIDS with a 2x RP 3-week season, so.
It still is, my boy.
It still is. Still is. We're still in it. We're still in the thick of it.
Yeah.
So, what was the question?
Oh, we were just talking about the 4th anniversary, but if we are moving on to questions, we got one from Scott that asks, our favorite unit, windscreen, and unit in LF or Ultra unit animation.
Oh, okay.
My favorite windscreen is Durin with Master Roshi.
Okay.
Fair.
That's to be expected. All right.
The best green card too when she's throwing a tantrum.
Nah, dude, Kale's green card. Like, she looks bro, she's looking like she's doing something kind of
Dude,
strange,
I
bro.
cannot understand how the first banner had such good EX units, and then suddenly the other banner had good 2 sparking, but the EX were old units.
The EXs were EX Cooler's all right, but
I mean,
Turles
it's
is pretty
cool
bad.
enough, but literally, we never had base form Kale. We didn't have Urine. I never
And so
expected
the
her
other
to
ones
be
were
a
kind of
part of the
bland
game.
compared, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. For my favorite unit, it has to be free to play Kid Goku, the one that got a Zenkai way back when in second anniversary.
Oh.
Mhm.
That was the unit that got me into PvP. That unit actually made me feel like I can compete with everyone else, right? As a free to play player, that's why he's my
Yeah.
favorite unit. Windscreen has to be Dragon Fist Goku when he gets the LF, right? That little shimmy, the little shimmer,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
It looks so good. And then favorite LF though. Favorite LF is Super Saiyan 4 Dragon Fist. I feel like he has like one of the best ones in the game.
Yeah. I'm not even like a big Super Saiyan 4 guy, but that elf just looks so clean.
Mm-hmm.
But beyond that, I feel like the Blue Boys have a really nice LF too, and it's like it's very quick. Like it's not like Sort of Hope Trunks where it's like long as fuck. And like, goddamn, bro, can we wrap it up, please? Like Goku and Vegeta's LF is very nice. But in terms of my favorite unit, you're making me feel a little nostalgic, guys. I think it's that the OG Blue 18, bro. That's the unit that kind of got me into PvP as well, bro.
I don't think I ever used her, bro. I don't think I
Dude,
ever
her
used her.
green card was really good, and like she had extra damage against hybrids, so like that was like my way to get around the freaking FSKs back in the day.
Yeah.
I actually really
On the
really like
OG
that unit.
FSK days, like literally the
Yeah,
OG
dude.
FSK.
Yes, dude. Yeah, but
Damn.
I guess I was gonna say the tag droids at this point, but I didn't want to, I didn't want to start something. But I do think they have some nice animations. I really like I think tag units are definitely the types of units that I like the most. This what are the like Broly chat? What are they called? Support units, duo
Assist
units,
units.
assist units. Like they're cool, but I just feel like they're just like shadowed by
The
the tag
tags.
units at this point.
Yeah, but so far we only got 3. Like, the 2 of them is LF and the 1 is an EX.
Yeah,
The
the only
EX
thing that bugs
literally
me.
has... Huh?
Yeah, I was just the only thing that bugs me about the EX guys is that like they literally have the same animations for everything. Like even the windscreen isn't like different, which sucks.
Yeah, it's old models of the EX units and the Legends Road to literally fit to that. But I feel like it's perfectly fine since it's an EX unit.
I suppose.
And it's a tag unit, just to introduce more tag units that could literally commonize with both of them.
I guess that's fair. And plus they're very good, right? Like Prof has the 14-star grunks, bro. This man goes stupid with grunks. Like I like literally half the time that I'm tuning into Prof streams is just so I can see grunks. I want to see grunks. Like he's absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
How about windscreens, guys? What's your favorite windscreen?
I already got that Super Saiyan 3 Dragon Fist Goku, bro. That's whew.
Oh, the LF one?
Yeah.
For me, like, it's not a windscreen, but I do like the animation of LF Majin Vegeta.
Oh, that
Like,
one is it's emotional, bro. It's like
Yeah, it's very emotional.
It means something.
Before we got shafted that he never did anything.
Yep, true. Very true.
I think Kakarot Goku's is pretty cool because he's right on the Nimbus.
The
free to
that one
play
is really cool. That's a good one.
Yeah, the free to play
But
Goku is
else,
pretty cool
the winning
too.
screen for Urine is my favorite. What? You have Master Roshi at the side, buff Master Roshi is like laughing with the talisman.
Yeah, he's a minion though.
Exactly.
He's a
Why didn't
minion.
it have a minion tag?
That's pretty good.
Someone's asking, where do you think King Cold and Mecha Frieza are at this point?
I mean, I feel like they take their time making different units, and at Anniversary they try to make it as hype as possible. From what I've seen, MUI very hype, Super Saiyan 3, Dragon Fist Goku very hype, and everyone wished for Super Vegito, and that we got. Like, it's the Anniversary, so I did not expect Mecha Frieza and King Cole being Anniversary units. But I feel like after Anniversary, maybe. Because we literally got the Minion Frieza Force, so
Let's see. I feel like they could come as EX characters first. I'm gonna be real honest with you guys. I really don't see King Cold coming in like as a straight up. Well, you know what? I may eat my words there because I never really expected Chilled to just drop as a sparking unit really either, right? And he's like one of the OG units. So
Dude, never say never because we got urine.
yeah, that is also
That
true.
was in one episode. And
Yeah,
never
literally
fought.
one. Yeah. I have no doubt that he's gonna drop in the game, but the question is, of what rarity will he initially drop in? Like, I can only
Bro.
see him like as a sparking if he's like an assist unit with the Mecha Frieza
Yeah.
Yeah.
But whenever I hear the name urine, I just think of
of P.
going to the bath. Yeah.
Yep.
It makes me laugh.
Guys have
Sorry.
dirty minds.
But I honestly, I'm gonna be real in terms of where we think they are. For me personally, I hope they're far out there. I hope we don't get them anytime soon. Like, I want them in the game eventually, right? But LOE is still such a struggle for me to fight against, right? Especially because I fight a lot of powerful opponent teams that is a combination of these LOE units and then just with androids as the leader slot. And that is you know, you can say skill issue all
Pretty
you guys
cool.
want, but bro, that LOE is hard for me to fight, man.
Yeah, it's tough because you don't want to just throw out a long range blast just because you either get green carded by the old
The purple
the
Frieza.
Zenkai,
Mhm.
or you'll get a blue carded by the full power. So just like
Yep,
so
AoE
there's
damage, yeah.
yeah, so people complain about MUI not being able to play the game, but like LOE, it's another reason, and it's a little. I feel like it's more punishing actually for playing the game. Like MUI, sure you get like the counter damage, and if you're if you're a yellow unit, you're gonna take a lot of damage there. But for LOE, it's kind of like a similar scenario, unless you're immune to like whatever card they're dishing out.
Yeah.
It really depends. I
Do you
feel
guys
like
think?
there is still a lot of units. There's still a lot of units we don't have, and I feel like it's good that they're taking the time because with how the power creep is, please take your time.
That is also very true. That's another thing that I'm very curious of is for the months leading up to Legends Festival, is how are they really going to handle the next units, right? For these monthly LFs. Are they gonna be as good as these anniversary units, or are they gonna absolutely just shit the bed when it comes to this?
We will see, won't we? I mean, if we're getting a Senkai every 2 weeks, then yeah. It's like we're getting one LF per month.
Yeah, I mean, my hope is just that they don't make them so bad that they need to plat that soon, like the LF Cell. Like, dude, I went in on Cell. Like, the Copium was hard for me. Like, I went super in on his banner. What pissed me off about him the most as well is they literally put him on Bardock's banner like a month or two or very soon after with like more Z power than on his own initial banner. So I was like, bro, what the fuck? And then he wasn't even that good at that point anyway. But yeah, as long as they don't like make these LFs to the point where like they need their plat like on release, like that's literally what would make me happy.
Yeah, I agree.
I saw someone ask if they think we'll need a new, or if we're getting a new All Star banner. I mean, I imagine we are because the Whis and Golden Frieza one is actually going away in what like 12 days or 16 days, something like that.
It goes away like on August 1st, right? Doesn't it? Or maybe a little bit later than that, but at early August is when it's finally going to be exiting. So yeah,
Azdik,
what?
have you gotten a single?
Yes, I just got Whis the other day.
Bro,
I finally
I've got
singles.
neither of them, bro. Neither.
Oh
And like
my God.
bro, I've gotten like single luck on Spark Kings for All Star banners where they're like their banners have been here for less time. Like I don't understand. I don't understand.
You just gotta keep going. You just gotta keep getting those singles, bruh. You just gotta keep getting those
Yeah.
Bro,
singles.
I
I got
mean,
Whis.
Bro, I would love a Whis. You kidding me? I could finally be
Man,
one
I
of those.
got Golden Frieza.
The R. Bruh. You got Golden
Yeah,
Freeze
dude.
off a single?
Yeah.
Dude, I can't pull the villains though. That's the thing with me. I can always pull the heroes. Can never pull the villains, unfortunately. Well, I mean, you know what?
Yeah, I know.
I'll take it. I'll still take the Whis though, because now, like Iron said, I can run the cancer that is
That's right.
red, purple. Right? So I get easy
You
god
should
rank
have
this
low
season.
stars, dude.
Yeah.
Just get priority twice. You rush for free.
Don't worry, bro. Whis get sacked off anyways, right? So I just need him there to give me the green cards. That's okay.
That's right, dude.
It's all good. It's all good. Yep. But I think that being said right there though, I think we're gonna go ahead and end the podcast off. We're running a bit out of time right here. Once again, make sure you guys follow us on all of our social media platforms, right? We got Twitch. Obviously, you're here on Twitch right now. We got YouTube. We got everything under the sun. Also, I'm going to do a quick little plug right here. If you guys are already subscribed to us on YouTube, we just put out a video, actually, I think it's going to go up tomorrow. I'm so sorry. Tomorrow is going to be Legends Bingo with Garesh and the one and only Pomzor, who is at Twitch concurrently. So definitely be on the lookout for that. And once again, just make sure to follow us on all of our social medias. We got everything under the sun specifically for you guys for gacha games, right? Gacha games. We got other games coming around on our other channels as well. We got the 5-9 Direct, all of that good stuff. Once again, thank you to Manscaped for sponsoring today's podcast. Use the code 59gaming for 20% off your order on the official Manscaped website. And make sure to follow us, our individual creators as well. We got Battlemore over on Twitch. We got Iron Kane over on Twitter. He's making that Twitter content for you guys. When Breakers drops, you're going to see more content from him. Thank you guys so much for watching.
It will drop.
You're getting seeing more content on me once the Xenoverse 3 comes through.
That too. Let's go. Later, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Have a wonderful Legends weekend.